As always, please retry this question before watching the video. There are a few things you need to know to be able to answer this question. If you don't know the answer to them, add it to your cheat sheet, master them, and go back 5 before continuing in the video. What part of speech is though? Though is a conjunctive adverb. What are examples of other conjunctive adverbs? However, therefore, indeed, instead, likewise, furthermore. These are very useful in eliminating wrong answers fast. So if you do not have them memorized yet, please take the time right now, add it to your cheat sheet, and drill them right now before continuing in this video to ensure you will have this going forward. How do we punctuate conjunctive adverbs? Punctuation before and after. Punctuation before and after. And what are the 3 things that could be wrong with a clause question? Punctuation in the middle of a clause, no independent clause in a sentence, and clauses separated improperly. If you do not have those down yet, please do it right now. They should be absolute muscle memory. You should instantly be able to say them. If not, take this opportunity to drill them, add them to your cheat sheet, and drill them until they are muscle memory before continuing in the video. With those in mind, we'll go ahead and look through these answers. So we know now that though is a conjunctive adverb, and we know that conjunctive adverbs must have punctuation before and after. So instantly, we can eliminate F and J. You might ask yourself, oh, how would I know to look for that? Well, we know to look for that because the punctuation is changing from answer to answer. Therefore, we know we have a clause question. And as soon as you see a conjunctive adverb like though, you know that you are dealing with clause 1, and you need to make sure that though has punctuation before and after it. So that eliminates F and J. The only difference between G and H is made versus making. So we're going to reread the sentence, or at least the clause, with those in place. The island's remote location and dangerous waters made a thorough search difficult. All sounds good, and everything, there's a clause, all things are right. The island's remote location and dangerous waters making a thorough search difficult. Making is not a verb. All right, you probably just hear that something sounds wrong there, but even if you don't hear that something sounds wrong, if you see an ing, you should know that looks like a verb, but it's not. It requires a helping verb to be a verb, and there is no helping verb here. Therefore, there is no verb, there is no subject-verb combo, and there is no independent clause. So answer H is wrong because there's no independent clause in that sentence, which is one of our 3 things that can be wrong for a clause question. If that was hard for you to recognize, that's okay. You just need to start training your brain to consider the 3 things for each answer individually, because those 3 things eliminate 80% of wrong answers, and you will get good at recognizing it quick because it's the same patterns over and over. If this made sense to you, please add it to your worksheet, and then go ahead and master the remaining clause 1 questions that you missed in this test. If this is the final clause 1 question you missed in this test, please go ahead and do the mastery for clause 1 until you get 10 questions correct in a row, which will ensure you will always get clause 1 questions correct moving forward.